Hi learners, I'm so glad you're here with me today. Today we will be doing some chaining.
Materials!
For today, you will need some paper and your pencil. Here are today's 3 learning targets. I can segment and blend CVC words with the sounds S, Z, F, B, K, A, L, and M. I can write the letters that match the sounds SS, ZZ, FF, C, U, M, and F. And finally, I can read and spell VC and CVC words with the sounds F, O, S, M, T, A, and A. Here we go.
Transition song.
Sit down and come together, together, together. Sit down and come together, together right now. It's time to take 3 sounds and blend them together. Let's listen to each sound now and blend them to make a word.
Word work.
Now, let's make some words using sounds that we know. I'll do the first one for us. The word is ball. B-all. Ball. Try it with me this time. B-all. Ball. You'll notice that the word ball has 2 L's at the end, and they work together to say "ol." Here is our next word. Cuff. Now you try. Listen as you tap out the sounds, and then you can blend them together. What word does that make? Cuff. Look, the word cuff has 2 F's at the end. They work together to say F. We'll talk more about those double letters during this lesson.
Transition song.
Now it's time to match these letters to their sounds and write them. Now it's time to match sounds and letters. Let's go.
Writing.
Now, we are going to write the letter that matches the sound we hear. Instead of skywriting, we are going to use your paper and your pencil to write the word. Our first word is fuzz. You can tap that out with me. Fuzz. Fuzz. Notice that the word fuzz has the double Z. Let's start writing the word fuzz, beginning with that letter F. Put your pencil just below that top line. Hook back, pull down, and cross at the middle line. For the letter U, start at the middle line. Pull down, up, and down. And finally, we get to write the letter Z 2 times. We don't get to write this letter often, so this is exciting. Put your pencil at the middle line. Pull across, slant in, pull across. Let's do another one. Pull across, slant in, pull across. Excellent job writing the word fuzz. Now, let's try this word. The word is cuff. You can tap it out with me. Cuff. That's right. The word cuff has a double F at the end. We'll talk about why in just a moment. But first, let's write the word cuff. For that C, starting below the middle line, pull back and around. And now the letter U. Starting at the middle line, pull down, up, and down. And finally, that F. Starting just below the top line, pull back, pull down, and cross. Let's do it again. Pull back, pull down, and cross. Nicely done. Let's take a closer look at this word cuff. And we are finally going to talk about why this word has a double F. The word cuff follows something called the floss rule. The floss rule means that if a word has a short vowel sound, like the short vowel U, and then ends with an L, F, S, and sometimes Z, then you double the final letter. We'll do some more practice with the floss rule during this cycle. For our last activity, I am going to tap out the sounds in 2 more words. Take a peek at the first one. T, aw, s, toss. Can you tap it out with me this time? T, aw, s, toss. Go ahead and write the word toss on your piece of paper. Start with that lowercase t. Pull down and cross. And the O. Pull back and around, all the way around. And that S. Pull in, around, and back around. And another one. Pull in, around, and back around. Now, look closely at the end of the word toss. What do you notice? That's right. The word toss has a double S. It follows the floss rule. Since the vowel O is a short vowel sound and says aw, that means we have to double the S. It's like a bonus letter. Now, let's look at our next word. What has changed in this word? The first letter has changed from a T to an M. And what has stayed the same in this word? That's right. We still have that short vowel O followed by a double S. This word also follows the floss rule. Can you tap this word out to decode it? Aw, s, moss. That's it. Go ahead and write the word moss on your piece of paper. Starting at that middle line, pull down, up, over, make a hump, up, over, make a hump. And then an O. Pull back and around, all the way around. And then add that SS. Pull in, around, and back around. Pull in, around, and back around. Excellent job looking closely at the letters in these words and thinking about the sounds. You did some great practice with our new rule.
Closing reflection.
Wow, what a day! You really jumped right in learning about that floss rule. How does chaining help us to form new words? That's right. Chaining helps us to match the sounds to letters, and then we can look carefully at those sounds and blend them to make new words. I am so impressed with your hard work today. Kiss your brain. And I'll see you next time.